Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. I'm Chris. Today we're watching Breaking Bad Season 2, Episode 3. The last episode left us in all kinds of suspense. Is Hank about to find Walt in the desert? Maybe. Is the alternative that Walt just runs until he passes out? Also maybe. That was such a great episode, and it is set just... The show is consistently set at just a really high bar for expectation going into each episode. And I'm thrilled to be able to watch the show with you. Thank you so much for being here and watching along. Hope you enjoy this. Be sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. Right now, we're going to experience this episode for the very first time. Whoa, what are we digging for? I love that they brought back the clear top if we're looking at them from underneath. Oh, they're burying. That makes more sense that they're burying something. The gun.
Hey.
Okay, so they got away. Hank did not catch them. Although he knows Jesse was there, just not Walt. Well, perhaps Tuco stole Jesse's car. I do make a lot of assumptions, and sometimes they're right, and many times I should stop.
Please.
Salvation? Hope?
You sure this is the way to go?
We sure these aren't Tuco's cousins? Any signs of weapons? Okay, so Walt's going with them. Jesse's staying behind. Someone's slowly losing articles of clothing. Walt? Is Walt running around the store completely naked? What the heck? Oh, he's creating like an alibi for where he's been. Oh, I just literally lost my mind for a second. That is a bold plan. Holy crap. I thought them separating was a bold plan. No, that's an obvious step. This is the bold plan. Frick. He just snapped? Oh, man.
What does he remember?
Fluids, he stabilized pretty quickly.
But I mean...
Yeah, because he wasn't actually that far gone.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You looking at us?
A day or so that seemed to be missing.
Stop, that makes me uncomfortable. Oh, okay. Yo, give this man an Oscar.
I'm so sorry.
Walter White. I mean, Bryan Cranston can have one too, but it wouldn't be an Oscar because it's TV.
You know who I am, right?
Aw.
Come here. Girl, man, a hug.
I can't decide if this is brilliant or crazy, a little bit of both.
How do you feel?
Better. Really? I mean,
Uncle Hank, he was in a shootout?
a shootout.
Some guy, some big drug dealer.
Walt Jr.'s proud, I guess?
Did this happen? How could he be?
Walt? But they're gonna run a whole series of tests, so...
Ooh, I know what it is. Deception.
You know, there's no point in getting ahead of ourselves, so...
Which supermarket? Naked.
In any case, I'm gonna get over there as soon as I can. How's Hank?
He's indestructible, you know that.
Yeah, I would almost...
I identified myself and told the suspect to show his hands, turn and face me. Salamanca observed what appeared to be a gunshot wound. I returned fire
Yeah.
as Mr. Salamanca proceeded to engage me. When he paused to reload, I was able to take an effect.
Yeah, it was really well done. Great strategy, patience.
What were you doing at a shooting fight?
I was tending to another matter,
What other matter?
an unrelated family matter.
I like that he's
Brother-in-law, as I understand.
leaving Walt out of it. He tried to anyway.
He's since been found. He's fine. The whole thing was a misunderstanding. The whole family was concerned. DiCarlo at the scene was tracking down Mr. Pinkman's car when
What was his car doing at the crime scene? Have you run him down yet?
I would almost expect Hank to be joking around about it within no time, but this might weigh heavier on him than I initially expected.
They're like Jehovah's Witnesses. They don't give up.
Y'all are maybe way too close.
They need probable cause.
Probable cause?
I'm like an outlaw.
Badger doesn't even know. I think his name's Badger. And Jesse's wise not to just tell him everything.
Let's do this.
Holy, you are Willy Wonka and I got the golden ticket.
Nope. We're packing up. We're moving out.
Sail me down your chocolatey river of meth.
With that, you don't need pseudo.
Come to me, beautiful baby.
Just take this here.
This guy, man. He's not helpful. We learned that last time.
Dude, that's why we're here. You saw the cops. No, forget it, all right? This stuff has to go.
How much time does he think they have?
I mean, we're cool and all, but I ain't forgetting you just left me stranded.
It's true.
Don't mess with me.
Badger does not understand the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
And he's not great at picking up the cues. Sensing the tone. Don't trip. Still not rolling it, huh? To be fair, this is quieter than rolling it would be. They're really accentuating the boom every time they set it down.
This is a bad choice.
Yeah.
He's totally cool.
Is he?
He's my cousin.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta move it.
500?
We didn't say it's 1,000. Ain't the miles, it's the cargo.
Smart man.
I mean, all I got on me is 560.
You know what?
Oh, come on, man.
He'll pay the rest later.
That right? You a stand-up dude?
I will get you the other 500.
500 more.
Oh, wow. All right. Hey, you gotta trust the dude wearing a shirt, has a skull with his tongue sticking out. I mean, come on.
I totally vouch for you.
Family.
Giving you like 2 hours, calling on a payphone, not a cell phone. Why? Why do you gotta go and do this?
They need probable cause. I'm giving it to them.
Oh, that's interesting. What exactly are they trying to accomplish?
Well, I was driving home.
Do you remember coming home? You don't remember talking to me when I was in the bathtub?
Nothing else, no fleeting images.
I was walking with a lot of headlights. I remember feeling fear.
The MRI shows no metastases. Yeah, we're looking really good.
Oh, thank God.
His performance, like as Walter White, is so well done.
Well, there's no sign of stroke or seizure.
I would believe it, but I'm pretty gullible.
As of right now, we can't say.
Nothing medically that holds up, just his words.
This is not my field, but isn't it possible that this had something to do with all the prescriptions? Being off all of them for the past few days, I have to say, I'm feeling much better. Yeah. Could it be that simple?
No.
Well, I understand that you've been kind of stressed out lately.
Do you really want to risk being taken off some of the meds that might be helping you? Well, he needs an alibi. He needs an excuse.
Shouldn't we be talking about when I can get out of here?
That may still be a ways down the road.
Actually, I think our next move is to schedule a psychiatric.
It's backfiring on him now.
Until we know what caused this incident, we can't be certain it won't recur.
Yep, what I was thinking. How long do you think they'll hold him before they just say, oh, we can't figure it out and let him go? Will they hold him indefinitely? No, they won't do that. So, interesting. I'm assuming they're here for Jesse. There he is. Oh, there they go.
Hey, what's going on, huh? What'd I do?
I mean, airtight alibi. He wasn't with Tuco if he was there.
Her and I were partying, that's it.
Partying for 3 days straight, huh? Smoking that crystal you got from pal Tuco?
Taco, I don't know any taco, and I damn sure didn't say anything about no crystal.
Weren't answering your cell phone.
It was in my car.
You found your car.
You found my car.
Hey, all the way!
Bro.
Since we're talking about missing property, did you,
He's not as good as Walt, but he's doing all right.
Like this?
His go bag.
It's not mine.
Gee, I really thought this might be yours.
I wish.
Not his anymore.
I think your story's... Tuco had a bullet in him when I got there, and I think you know something about that, too.
I shot someone with, like, a gun?
Yeah.
I think you know the badass you did.
I was partying with Wendy.
I don't think so. We're gonna, go talk to that girlfriend you got. I got a feeling she's gonna, roll on you.
She might. I don't know. Interesting.
Oops.
He definitely is not getting that money back. I like the fact that even though Jesse is the one who shot Tuco, I like the fact he doesn't think Jesse did it. He thinks someone else did it. Is he on to Heisenberg in a way? No, probably not. Maybe. Definitely not Walt.
Neither of you left the room, not even for a little
For a second, I don't know, maybe.
Wendy.
I'd cry. He's
You know you want to go back to giving Wendy's, Wendy.
It's you.
obnoxious.
You're the one in the black truck. You wanted me to do that. The football player.
How about we stay on topic?
I love that that came back.
We were together the whole time, and he never left the room. And that's all I'm saying about that.
How are you sleeping? Have you noticed any recurring thoughts or images?
No, look, Doctor, I don't mean to be rude, but
We're starting a process, Walt, an ongoing process. We could be talking about days, weeks.
That's not gonna work for me.
can't I continue as an outpatient?
A fugue state is a very serious event. You understand, we can't allow you to leave until we're certain what happened was a non-recurring event.
Would you tell me about patient confidentiality? What about my family?
Not to your family, not to the police, not to anyone.
What's he gonna tell him? The little squint sizing him up.
I remember everything. The truth is, I just had to get out. I walked for a long time, and when I got as far as Gallup...
Being found naked in a supermarket, that was your way of giving credibility to a lie?
Strong partial truth there.
What did you feel you had to run from?
Doctor, my wife is 7 months pregnant. My 15-year-old son has cerebral palsy. When I can work, I make 43,000 of my colleagues and friends surpass me in every way. And you ask why I ran?
So much truth in this, actually. Those are all things that have truly been weighing on him and impacting his motivations. Oh, frick. Tio.
Gummy, you want to do the honors?
¿Entiendes el inglés?
Oh, he understands English.
I mean, look at this dude, all right? He doesn't even know what planet he's living on.
He sees you very intently.
Are we on the planet Mars? Are we on the planet Earth?
Boing! Man, he's intense. What a great actor.
Seems like he's all there. Let's go for it.
Was this man at your house yesterday?
What? He's not gonna ring the bell?
Señor.
¿Por qué? Why is he not doing that? Tio's a real one, covering for him, but for why?
Was he doing business with your nephew, Tuco?
Come on, Granddad.
Oh, man.
That's disgusting. I wonder what his rationale is for that.
I guess that's a no.
Ugh. Maybe he just refuses to help law enforcement under any circumstances.
Bro, old school gangbang Mexicans don't help the feds. We gotta kick Pinkman loose. I buy that lame ass story more than I buy he had anything.
Him and Walt both underestimated.
Hey, Dad.
Which is working out to their favor right now. How long can it go on for? Well, 5 or 6 seasons, however long the show is.
Lost my phone. I've been too busy to get a new one. Hey, you know what? I'm actually zeroing in on a job. Yeah, totally amped. I'm downtown and my car is in the, Okay, yeah, no, I get it. Thanks.
Waffle House?
It's a great place to go after a traumatic event. They have waffles. It's not Jesse. It's not Jesse, is it? Don't tell me.
Payphone, middle of nowhere, nobody followed.
Oh, okay. He did his due diligence.
You getting out of there?
Tomorrow. What did they ask you? Did he mention my name?
No, thanks for caring.
Walt is pretty singularly minded, looking out for himself.
Badger's cousin took it to his garage.
So we can cook.
You still want to cook?
Jesse's, I think, willing to be done.
What's changed, Jesse?
The risk is more real than ever before. So that's a factor. But Walt's situation hasn't changed.
21 pounds. Cash on hand.
Yeah, the diaper box. Did he send Jesse in to go steal it? Better than his family potentially discovering it, but... Oh, he's here himself. He's out. He snuck in. Make sure it was disposed of properly before anyone knew he was home. I guess that's smart. Although if it was undiscovered all this time, it probably would be safe to just come home. Walt's smarter than I am. Oh, man. Caught, but it's okay. Oh. Not caught.
Sorry. You okay?
I love that he's getting to see a sneak peek of what they're actually feeling and experiencing. You can see the weight, how it's, well, weighing on them. He's putting his family through so much. See, they haven't just been sitting idly. They've been actively searching and grieving and hoping and worrying. The songs they pick are always so appropriate lyrically and thematically. They always have a bit of a vibe. Okay, I guess it was a successful outing for him and a revealing outing for him. He learned some stuff that he needed to learn.
The blue meth we found up by your late homie. The lab says it got cooked P2P style.
The two stooges over here cooked it?
At least since this. Somehow, some way, it's all connected.
Ooh, he's on it.
Only I'm not seeing it.
Simple explanation. There's a new player in town. They're amateurs, and the people that try to work with them, keep getting killed.
You little sneaky. What's this? Look at that.
They got the gut right.
That's really sweet.
You shouldn't have. Sick puppy.
What is it? What is it?
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
The doctor is calling it a isolated episode of transient global amnesia, which
Sounds
means
so
non-recurring.
So legit.
Sounds good, yeah.
Sounds real good. Sounds real.
Going out there looking for me put you in danger, and not nearly.
Nah. Is that what you're worried about? Forget.
It maybe gave him a highlight of his career.
Bake me a chocolate chip cake like you wouldn't believe.
Show us the gift.
You gotta disappear more often. Just kidding.
I like that he walked that back.
Look what they gave me. Look what they gave me.
His grill?
The grill of the guy I shot.
His grill?
Yeah.
Kind of traumatizing for Walt a little bit, huh?
Sort of a fashion statement, I guess.
Whoa. Walt's response is always so interesting.
I can't tell you how good it feels to be home.
That's probably just true. Been through a lot. They just don't know what. And there's no longer anyone trying to kill him. Things sort of worked out in the worst way possible.
Say, honey, I was just thinking about going out to 7-Eleven. Do you need anything?
I don't think she's gonna find this funny. Well, maybe she does.
Skylar, listen to me. This will not happen again, okay? I'm still here. I'm me.
I like that he's trying to reassure her.
Walt, do you have a second cell phone?
Good for her.
I saw you check the number, and then you got up, and when Hank checked your phone records, there was no call on the phone I know.
I wonder if she doesn't completely buy his story. Despite all the medical stuff that just happened.
Odd.
Or if she's just inquisitive.
I mean, I don't remember any of that. Don't have a second cell phone.
Not anymore. Interesting. I really appreciate the cinematography on this show too. There's so many great scenes from the very beginning that just have such stark shadows, especially like on Walt's face from time to time. Really just a beautifully well-made show from every aspect of it. Literally every aspect of it is an incredibly well-made production. So much of this episode was like a big exhale after the intense suspense we were left in at the end of the previous episode. I mean, I was on the edge of my seat wondering how in the world will Walt and Jesse get out of this. I thought they were caught. I thought Hank had their number. But no, they came up with... Well, first of all, they got away from Hank in the heat of the moment, which surprised me a little bit, but I'm glad. Good for them. But then they came up with the most insane plan to give them both rock-solid alibis. Neither one of them were ever out there where Tuco was. They're not going to be accused of murder. Not today. And thankfully, because of law enforcement's pure underestimation, specifically of Jesse in this instance, and the lack of any real evidence, they had to let him go. I thought for sure Jesse was done for when Tuco's uncle was there with the bell. He proved his cognitive abilities, and then he refused to help the police. He refused to help the law enforcement. And then he looked Hank dead in the eyes and crapped his pants. That was intentional. And unexpected. Walt played up the "I've lost my mind" card and literally took off his clothes in a market and was found as naked as one can be. Oh boy. It was very entertaining, specifically watching him with the doctor, specifically kind of trying to play it up as a real medical thing that happened to him, and then realizing, oh dang, this isn't going to work because they're going to keep me here forever, or at least until they can prove that it's not going to be a recurring event. And so he told the truth. Well, sort of. He told something that sounded like the truth and was closer to the truth than the lie. He faked it. His rationale and his reasoning and the circumstances of which he faked it were fabricated, but he faked it. And the doctor bought it. Doctor-patient confidentiality. Man didn't rat him out, and Walt walks. Wow. I'm curious what happens next, in the sense that, talking on the phone, Jesse was definitely caught off guard by Walt's insistence that we get back to it. We start cooking again. And Jesse was like, seriously? Walt's like, what's changed? Well, every time you cook, somebody ends up dead. I feel like that is a factor that should be considered, but Walt is of singular focus. He wants that money. He's going to take care of his family. He's going to pay for his medical bills. He's not going to get caught in the lie about his friends from his past giving him money. So like, Walt's going to continue cooking, and he expects Jesse to go with him. If I was Jesse, I would bail for sure. But I'm not Jesse, and I don't know. Maybe Jesse sees a future in it. Maybe Jesse doesn't see a future for himself on his own, and maybe Jesse's already been through so much with him. He figures, let's just keep going. Either way, I look forward to seeing how in the world this continues to play out. I love that Hank was once again watching that video, the surveillance camera of their heist. It was a heist. I just don't know why I put it in quotation marks. He's gone from being entertained by it, which he still is, to this is all connected. Crazy 8, the heist, Tuco. Like, he's got a lot of the pieces together. And on the periphery is Jesse, and even further on the periphery is Walt. He's a long way from connecting it to Walt. He hasn't even heard the name Heisenberg. And so that is really interesting to me. I cannot wait. The show is just really well written. Really, again, as I said, the cinematography is great. The writing's great. The performances are great. All in all, it's great. Even on a slower paced episode like this, you can just feel the attention to detail and to character that they put into the show. And it's just a pleasure to watch, and I'm glad I get to watch it with you. Please let me know your thoughts on this show up till this point. I trust you not to post spoilers in the comments. Thank you so much for being a part of this community and a part of this journey. I look forward to watching the next episode with you. I'll see you then. Bye.